What's up? What's up, faithful? It is your boy, Niner Sickness, with the Niner Sickness Report. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing on this Tuesday? You read the topic right. Who is John Gruden? Who is this dude? Everybody thought this guy was a great coach and great ESPN broadcaster. But we have found out that this guy is not who we thought he was. This dude is a fake, and we're going to talk about it today. But before I do, what's up, young hitter? He's a giant shit, just like the Raiders. I love it. Christian Carver, what's going on, brother? David Williams, how you doing, David? Young hitter says, what's good, Beto? Hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day. I am blessed all the time. How are you doing, brother? You blessed as well? Dina, how you doing, Dina? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. What's up, Beto and Faithful? How you doing, Mr. Facebook user? Unfortunately, I don't know who you are. You need to allow Ecamm to show me your name on Facebook. If not, if you can just type your name at the end of your comments, so that I can address you properly. Jeff Adams. How you doing, Jeff Adams? What's up, Beto? Gonna be a while before we can get that bad taste out of our mouth. Absolutely, bro. 2-3 is not cutting it. Being a record in 2-3, winning 2 games on the road and losing 2 games at home and 1 on the road to the Cardinals, which I really believe, Jeff, that game should have been won by the 49ers. And it wasn't because we started a young rookie quarterback. It was because Kyle Shanahan did not run the ball the way he should have. He abandoned the run against a defense that is not good against the run. So, ladies and gentlemen, explain to your boy Niner Sickness, why in the world would Kyle Shanahan abandon the run against a team they can't stop the run? It makes no sense to me. David Williams says, what's up, Niners Sickness? What's up, Mr. Williams? How you doing, sir? Javier Rios in the house. What's up, Mr. Rios? Good to see you, brother. Looking good, Beto. Doing good. I'm blessed all the time. I'm glad you're blessed as well. Looking good, Beto, even to my Niner family. Thank you, Dina. Much love. Much love to you, girl. Appreciate you very much. Christian Carver, John Gruden is an idiot and also a fraud, according to Keyshawn Johnson. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in depth. Christian, Keyshawn has been saying this for many years, and everybody, because of who Gruden is, because of the name of John Gruden, everybody dismissed what Johnson had to say. Everybody dismissed Johnson's comments and statements. They're like, no way. But now, this is the bottom line is this, Christian, and everybody that's watching my show today. Whatever you do in darkness, eventually will come into the light. And it usually comes into the light when you less expect it. So whenever you do something you think you get away with, eventually it will come to light. It may not come to light right away, but it will. And sometimes it's worse when it comes 10, 15 years later, because by that time you forget about it. And then when it comes, it smacks you right across the face like it did Gruden. Aaron Niner Acosta. What's up, my brother? Blessings to you and your family, bro. Oh, my boy. Now the show can start. My boy Glenn Allen is in the house. What's up, brother? God bless you, bro. How you doing, sir? Nick HD Tripper. How you doing, sir? Welcome. Yes. Our offense, not so much our defense, but our offense definitely needs some help. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. What I like to call it, wipe your feet. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a favor. those that are watching me on Facebook, if you're watching me on Facebook and your name is not being shown, please make your way over to YouTube. If you don't mind, go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel, like my video, and hit the notification bell. And YouTube will definitely show your name to me. So I understand it's a little bit of a, moving over to YouTube. But if you can do me a favor and leave Facebook, go over to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, like my video and support your boy. Truly would appreciate that if all you guys can do that. Young Creeper, what's up? The Creeper is in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Go Niners. Beto, what is up with Trey Sherman? Where is he? He is needed. Trey Sherman. I love it. I think you mean Trey Sermon. Sermon, not Sherman. You mean Trey Sermon. You know what? I believe, this is my good question, Dina. I don't think it has nothing to do with Trey Sermon. It has everything to do with Kyle Shanahan. People say, wait a minute, maybe he has issues trusting Sermon. He doesn't trust him. Well, Elijah Mitchell, I understand he's coming back from an injury, but he was not utilized in the game against Arizona either. So you're not going to tell me that he doesn't use Sermon because he has an issue with Sermon when he didn't utilize Mitchell either. So apparently Kyle Shanahan has an issue with the run. And that needs to be corrected, and it needs to be corrected quickly. Hello, Rudy from Laredo, Texas. What's up, Rudy? Hey, Rudy. If you can make your way over to YouTube, subscribe to my channel, like my video, it will show me your name on YouTube, brother. That would be awesome. But if not, it's all good, bro. Let's get Jeff Wilson Jr. back and pound the rock against Indy. The thing about Wilson, Jeff, is that he's looking like he's going to be back by the end of November, close to the end of November. So, listen, we moved up and we traded into the third round, okay? It's not like we were there and we took Sermon. We traded with the Rams, a division foe. We gave them capital to move up into the third to draft Trey Sermon. Why would you do that if you did not like this kid from Ohio State? You got to give him the opportunity to pound the rock. One carry, Jeff, one carry for 7 yards against Arizona, a defense that struggles to stop the run. It is absurd. It's mind-boggling. I don't understand what Kyle is doing. Gruden is lucky he wasn't stomped on by his team. Yeah, listen, the thing with Gruden, and we're going to talk about Gruden a little bit, but that's the reason why the show is on today. Everybody, had high things about Gruden. Now, I understand Gruden is not all bad. Okay, a lot of people, Tony Dungy, the gentleman that worked with him in the booth at ESPN, I forgot his name at the moment, have high praise for the guy. Okay, but Keyshawn Johnson, an assistant coach that coached with him in the past, said similar things. One of the things that Keyshawn Johnson was always saying that Gruden was a two-faced person. He'll tell you one thing to your face and talk about you behind your back. To me, those are the worst. You're nice in the front in somebody's face, and then you talk behind their back. That is like spitting right in the person's face. It is not acceptable. And then for him to say the things that he said, people saying, well, maybe he shouldn't have wrote the emails and he shouldn't have sent. Wait a minute. You are who you are. Okay? You are who you are. He spoke like that because that's his character. That's who he is. He spoke about what he said to Allen because that's his character. Now, Allen is not a bystander. Allen accepted these emails, meaning he agreed. Okay? Because if any of you send me an email that is inappropriate, I'm going to tell you, don't you ever send me an email like that again. I'm going to tell you, don't you dare ever send me a racial email, a homophobic email. If you do that again, we are not friends. Okay? But if you send me a comment or a statement in an email that has those things in it, and I don't say nothing, I'm saying nothing is accepting the situation. So Allen, he did not report it. He did not say nothing. There were multiple emails to him with these things. So that lets me know that Allen is just in the same boat than Gruden is. And he shouldn't get a pass either. He is not in the NFL right now, but he should never be a general manager again. And as for Gruden, his career is over. I do not expect him to ever hold a job in the NFL. Listen, I'm not a big Raider fan, but I feel bad for the Raiders. I do. I feel bad for the Raider fans because they're fanatics about their team the way we are about. Now, I'm not going to, get all mushy and about the Raiders because we're the Niners and Raiders still suck. But the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, that this situation that the Raiders are facing is tough, man. But maybe this could be a blessing in disguise for the Raiders because, let's be honest, Gruden wasn't that good of a coach. So, but screw the Raiders. Raiders can kiss my, you know what? Tim Ochoa. What's up, Tim Ochoa? How you doing, brother? Nice to see you, Niner Sick. Nice to see you. Hey, Tim, do me a favor, man. If you get a chance, go over to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, hit the like button, brother, and support me on the YouTube. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. If you can, I appreciate it. If you can't, no worries. Much love, much respect. Glenn, I do both. Okay. I give you double. So, oh man, I thought that was you, but I wasn't sure. Right on, brother. Much love. Now I know. So when I see that, instead of calling you the NYCE 1030, I can just say, "What's up, Glenn?" If you don't mind. Javier Rios, this is all Jimmy's fault. Listen, let's keep it real. People tell me, Niner sickness, when Jimmy is on the field, we win games. When Jimmy isn't, we lose games. So we need Jimmy. Well, I propose this, that if Jimmy's always injured, and because of his injury, he is not playing in a game, and we lose that game, well, guess who took that L? Jimmy. I put it on Jimmy. If you cannot be healthy, if you cannot be in the games and we're losing because you're not there, it's your fault. So I agree with Javier. It's Jimmy's fault. Right on, Ochoa. Much love, brother. Much love. Thank you, sir. Thank you for make sure you wipe your feet, hit that like button. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and do a little bang, bang. Bang, bang, Niner gang. With our boy, Nick Bosa. I take a little sip of my water with lemon. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Real quick as I proceed, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Go to IG. If you're not following me already, under Niner Sickness, just type Niner Sickness and follow me under at IG and support your boy, Niner Sickness. Also, if you're not following me, follow me on Twitter. I am at Twitter at Niner Sickness 49. Niner Sickness 49 at Niner Sickness 49. Follow your boy on Twitter. Thank you. Let's see here. Sorry, Sermon. No worries. No worries. And you misspelled it, but no worries. No, I'm just kidding. That's as bad as the name Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders. The Raiders. The Raiders. They don't have a coach. Man, it must be tough to be a Raider fan right now. Yeah. Yep. Let's see here. Give me a second. Do you think it's too early in the year for the Indy San Francisco game to be flexed for another game with how bad both of the teams right now? Well, it's a possibility, Christian, but I've seen some Monday night games from two teams that are terrible. So, can it be flexed? Absolutely. Will it be? Probably not. The Niners will be coming off a bye. Buckner's coming back to San Francisco / Santa Clara. That'll be a little hype there, so they may still show it on prime time. But we'll have to wait and see. But very good observation there, Christian. That's right. I don't know what I said, but thank you. Star Scream Sub-Zero. What's up, brother? How you doing, brother? Make sure you wipe your feet. If you haven't already, smash that like button for me. Smash that like button for me and show me some love, brother. The guy that worked with Gruden at ESPN was Mike. Oh, yeah, that's right. He had positive things to say about, but again, listen, how many of you at your job, you know your coworkers for maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, how long or however long you've been there. You know your coworkers, you're comfortable with your coworkers, you're familiar with them, you laugh with them, and you think you kind of know them, but unless you have a relationship with that coworker outside the job, you really don't know who your coworker is. You don't. You really don't. You only see the surface of what you see at work. You may get some glimpse of what their character is if they slip. But if you don't go outside of work and hang out with them, chances are you don't know too much about them. So Mike could speak highly of Gruden. Dungy could be, but they didn't hang out with him. You know what I mean? So people always surprise you, man. I'm telling you, people always surprise you. F the Raiders. Carmen. How you doing, Carmen? Good to see you, girl. Oh, who's calling? Hold on. Somebody needs to realize that I am on the phone. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Niners chick for life. Hello, amigo. F the Raiders. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Falcons, San Francisco Monday. Super. Sup, brother? What's up, brother? How you doing, sir? Susan E says, I love listening to you. Well, thank you, Susan. I appreciate that, man. That's very nice of you, very kind of you. Thank you for your support. Susan, if you want to go a little bit further, if I'm not pushing the envelope with you, and if you can go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Niner Sickness. My YouTube channel is in the description below. And hit the like button and be a subscriber to my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel. I would truly appreciate it. Susan, if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Having you here on Facebook, I appreciate you and thank you for the kind words. That's sweet of you. My friend Tanisha. How you doing, Tanisha? God bless you and your husband and your family. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Joe Garcia. What's up, Joe? Hey, brother, same thing for you, bro. If you can make your way over to visit YouTube, that room we call YouTube. If you can log on to subscribe, if you're not subscribed, if you're subscribed already, don't worry about it. But if not, go subscribe and hit that like button, bro. Show me some love. Again, if you can't, no worries. Thank you for being in my show today. Much appreciated. I spoke to Jimmy. He said it's scary. You're funny, Glenn. You are funny. You're probably right. Uh, just real quick, Glenn. The next time you speak to Jimmy, let him know. Don't be a wuss. Don't be a sissy. What's up with that? Turning around, and trying to, embrace for the hit, and then you fumble the ball. What's up with that? Tell Jimmy, man up. Kathy Sanchez, the queen of Niner Sickness Report podcast. How you doing, Kathy? Much love and respect to you. Kathy, if you can make your way over to YouTube and hit that like button for me, I would appreciate it. At least we don't have an a-hole coach. Yep. Now, this is what I've been hearing. The league shouldn't get involved because what he did was when he was at ESPN and I don't fault the Raiders for hiring him. I mean, the Raiders didn't know. You can only do so much you can only do so much on a background check. So I don't fault the Raiders. Raiders are stupid. They're a bad team. They suck. But I don't fault them for hiring Gruden. Gruden this dude is a trip. Now, I was talking to my wife earlier, and I was asking, do you think that Jay Gruden is the same way as I hate to compare brothers, because just because my brother is a certain way or believes a certain doesn't mean I do, because we carry the same last name. So I wonder if Gruden has that same mentality, or if it's just John, or not Jay, I should say. But that's a curiosity for me. Let's see here. Hello. We effed for the season. I understand your frustration, bro. I really do. I don't think personally we are screwed. It's still early in the game. We're 2-3. Yes, we are below 500, but we are going into the bye. This is an opportunity for some players to heal, get better, and for the coaches, starting with Kyle Shanahan, to regroup. They need to regroup, figure out, okay, what I'm doing and what we are doing isn't working. What do we need to remove out of the equation, and what do we need to add to the playbook to make things better going forward? I want to see how we play the Colts coming from the bye. If we run the ball a lot, then it's going to encourage me that Kyle Shanahan decided to change the way he's been doing things. And that would be encouraging. But if we play the Colts and we play similar to what we did to the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and so on, then I will be upset and the season probably is over. So I want to see how the Niners play after the bye against the Colts. That's what I want to see. If the Niners are able to run, even if they're not successful running the ball, but the attempts to run the ball is there, I will take it. But I got to see some type of change, right? But I don't think the season's over yet. Could it hit that way quickly? Probably. But is it over right now? No, I don't think it is. But I understand your frustration, bro. Javier Rios in the house. Hey, I kind of noticed that Kyle ain't going nowhere with this offense. Means two things. Either the other team figured him out or he don't want to be there. No, I don't. I I think the teams probably did figure him out. I don't think, but somebody said in my show yesterday or the day before. Could it be that Kyle Shanahan is missing LaFleur? Could it be that Mike LaFleur, who went with Robert Saleh to the Jets, was that piece that was able to help Shanahan run an offense? Because this is the first year without LaFleur with Shanahan, and we're getting this type of production. So could it be that Mike LaFleur had more, he did more than Mike McDaniels does? Because he's gone and our offense has fallen apart. So I opposed to that. It was something that was brought to my attention on my show. I don't want to take credit for that, but I don't remember who said it. But I thought that was a great thought process. What's up, Lucky? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Always a pleasure to see you. Always I love having you on my show. Young Creeper, Las Vegas Raiders. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Oh my God, bro, you are hilarious. What's up, Aaron Acosta? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Make sure you wipe your feet. Wipe your feet as you come into my home through the media. Wipe your feet. What do I mean by wiping your feet? Smash that like button. What's up, Niner Beto? Your live feed on Facebook has been paused and interrupted. Really? I'm looking at all the platforms that I'm on, and it says that I'm going strong. Which one was that, Aaron? Do you remember which Facebook? I'm on multiple channels on Facebook. Can you kindly let me know which one that was? I would appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Shane, what's up? Shane, how you doing? Welcome to this. Welcome. Hello from Vegas. Welcome to California from Vegas. What's up, brother? Hey, bro, if you can kind enough, go over to YouTube, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and hit the notification. Support your boy Niner Sickness. I would appreciate it. But welcome to the chat, bro. Let's see here. One love, my Niner family. That's it, bro. We are all family. Listen, aren't you glad that Kyle isn't John Gruden? Now, I want to get you guys, we're talking 49er football as well, but I want to get you guys' perspective on what has been transpired with John Gruden. Should he ever coach again? Should he ever coach? Or do you guys feel because of what came to light, the homophobic comments, the racist comments that he made? I mean, calling the guy's lips as big or as Michelin tires. For those that don't know what he meant by that, Michelin tires, all the tires from Michelin tires are black. Okay? In case you guys didn't know. If you notice, all the tires from Michelin are black. So when he made the statement, his lips are as big as Michelin tires, that's a racial statement. So it is unexcusable. He is a grown man in a profession, and he's using those type of words and emails and sending them off to someone else. Who does that? Idiots do it. Idiots like John. Listen, I never had respect for the guy. I never liked him. But now I dislike him even more. I personally think his career is over. I think he's done. I don't see him ever coaching in the NFL. Maybe a college football game he may coach, depending on some of those college football teams, man. Let me tell you, they're out there, racist wise, and they may be, but I guarantee you that he is done in the NFL and he is done as a broadcaster. I don't see him going back to a broadcasting. You just don't say that. If you have issues with homophobics, you don't listen, whether you agree or not, that is your right, but you don't need to disrespect nobody for being different. Nobody should ever be mistreated, disrespected for being different. And I don't even know why the word different is even in there. I'm Mexican. Am I different from the white person or the black person? No. I'm a human. I'm a man. There should be no indifferences. You know what I mean? So I don't understand how a full-grown man like John Gruden could disrespect people the way he did. He spoke about the commissioner. And Bruce Allen didn't do anything. Bruce Allen is just as guilty, in my opinion, as John Gruden. If you commit a crime and I don't say nothing, I committed that crime with you. Bruce Allen did not say anything. And the thing about it, like I said earlier, you have no control over what people send you by email. So if one of you guys send me a homophobic email or a racist email, and I received it and I read it, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to reply and say, hey, I don't take no part of that. Don't you ever bring that up again if you want to be my friend. I'll put a stop to it. But if I sit there and say nothing, maybe I don't agree with you. Maybe I don't laugh about it. But if I don't say nothing to you and you continue to send me emails using that type of language, I am just as guilty as you are, in my humble opinion. So Bruce Allen and John Gruden, both of you, shame on you. Really, shame on you for doing the things you guys did. It's just real uncalled for, man. It really is. How did John Gruden expect his players to look up to him? He lost the locker room. Look at that game against the Bears. The Bears were not a better team than the Raiders. But the Raiders looked like they were the Walking Dead. They were zombies out there. They were distraught. They were confused. They were angry. So much emotions was going through the Raiders players, especially in the black community and the gay community, because they have a gay a defensive lineman. How do you think he feels? You're supposed to have the support of your coach. And if your coach is talking like this, they're always going to wonder in the back of their mind, how does he really think about me? What does he say behind my back about me? And you cannot gain that trust again. This is why I tell people words can destroy families. Words can destroy relationships. Words can destroy your reputation. You got to be careful what you say. You got to think before you speak. But the bottom line is you're going to speak who you are. I have people, I'm not a person that, I don't cuss. I can cuss here and there, but for the normality, I'm not a person that cusses. What I mean by that is this. I can get angry and frustrated and mad, and I'm not going to cuss. It has to take a lot for me to slip. But there are people that can, like, it's funny, especially at church. There are people that cuss all the time with their friends. They go to church, they talk to a friend at church, and they say a bad word. And they're like, where did that come from? What do you mean, where did that come from? It came from you. That lets me know you cuss all the time. That means you cuss all the time. It's just who you are. Why are you apologizing for it? It's just because you're in a church environment and you're trying to watch what you say, trying to be something you're not, and then you cuss. Oops, where did that come from? Yeah, I always found that to be funny, man. I really do. I've always found that to be funny. I'm making pozole. Oh my goodness, pozole. Lucky is crazy. Lucky, you are a lucky individual, brother. You have a wonderful mom. You have a sweet mom. I'm pretty sure mom is not nice all the time, but man, she's making pozole. My goodness. Send me your address, Kathy, to ninersickness@yahoo.com so that I can get out there and try some of that pozole. Or send it to me overnight through FedEx. I'm good, gracias. I'm glad to see you, Carmen. It's been a while since we last spoken. How you been? Go Niners, man. I appreciate it. It's good to see you, man. Thank you for joining my live. If you can support my YouTube channel by going to YouTube and subscribing to my channel and hitting that like button, I would truly appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, is that E-Man calling? Tell him I want my movie back. Well, technically, I don't know if it was E-Man, but myself, E-Man, Florida Mike, and Boston Hater, we are in a group, a Messenger. So we are in a group together in Messenger, and the call came from within the group. Now, I didn't see exactly who put the call in, but it was in the NWA chat group. So it could have been him. But although I think right now he's working, so it probably was Boston Hater. I bet every college football coach and NFL coach are scrubbing their... Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hope the team can bounce back. Listen, Joe, I hope so. I really do. I really pray that Kyle Shanahan sincerely regroups, takes the opportunity of this bye week to really just self-evaluate the first 5 games. Self-evaluate. Okay, this is not working. This is working. This is not working. What can I do as a head coach? What can my staff do as my assistants to come together and put a game plan that we can be successful going forward? Now, DeMeco Ryans and the defense has proven and has shown me they are definitely doing positive things. But the offense is questionable. The play calling is very questionable. I want to see a change, hopefully. After the bye week, I hope we come out and we're able to execute the game plan. And I hope that the adjustments and the play calling from Kyle Shanahan, because he loves to script plays. And he doesn't make no adjustments until he's done with the script plays. But sometimes the defense will dictate something different. If those script plays are not working, you got to just dump it and bring in something different. So I expect Kyle Shanahan to regroup, get together with his assistants, and figure out what the Niners need to do in general to get this working. We are 2-3. We're behind. We're under 500, but our schedule gets easier if we can get healthy. If we can make the proper adjustments in our play calling, if the players can execute better and they don't drop balls, whether it's Jimmy or Lance throwing, with the schedule that we're facing, we should be able to be okay. But if I don't see no type of change, if I see the same patterns against Indy that I've seen against Seattle or the Cardinals, it's going to be worried. I'm going to be worried. I'm going to be concerned about the season going forward. I got to see a change offensively to bring reassurance to me as a fan and to you guys so that we can say, okay, we're 2-3, but I see Kyle Shanahan making some changes. Here we go. Let's win some games. That is a possibility. So that Indianapolis Colts game right off the bat is going to be key, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention to that game. It is going to be key because Kyle Shanahan is going to show all of us if he made the proper changes. That game, my friends, is going to tell us a lot, regardless whether we win or we lose. Based on what Kyle Shanahan does, what he calls, how he utilizes Sherman. Now I said Sherman. Sermon. Thank you, Dina. How he utilizes Elijah Mitchell in the run game. And whether it's Trey Lance or Jimmy Garoppolo, you got to give them help and call the plays that fits them best. And the receivers need to step up. BA needs to step up even more than he has already. So that game against the Colts is going to show me that this bye that we're going through, adjustments were made. So hopefully that takes place. My brother from another mother. What's up, Tom? How you doing, Tom? Good to see you. Good to see you. Luke Luna in the house. What's up, Luke Luna? I'm going to rewind, or did you just come on? I've been on for about 45 minutes, Luke Luna. Hi, everyone. I'm going to rewind. Did I just go backwards? I sure did. Javier says, hi, Luke. Dina said, what's up, Tom? I'm almost in a state of depression. Now, seriously, are you referring to the depression as because where the team is at 2-3? Or is it something different? Because when I say the word depression, I don't take it lightly, Tom. It's a disease that I don't like. So if you mean it like instead of depression because of the way the Niners are playing, then it's it's not okay. But if you're going through something, Tom, and you need to talk, bro, I'm here for you, my friend. We can talk. Spoke to Jimmy. He said somebody duct taped his skirt. He said he'll tuck his skirt in for now on. Oh my goodness. I love it. What's up, Paul? How you doing, Paul? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, sir? Listen, Paul, if you can make your way over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and hit the like button and the notification bell, help me grow my YouTube channel. I would truly, truly appreciate you guys supporting my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to a 1K subscribers. So if you guys can help me make that happen, I appreciate it. Pero only our offense needs fixing. Yes. Our special teams, well, besides the dummy, I forgot his name, that dropped the ball, picks it back up, and then drops it again. Really? Really, bro? Come on. Who does that, man? Not. Well said, my brother. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. What's up, bro? We have to get back to the run game. Kyle even said, yep. I don't know why we abandoned the run game. You know what? I don't care if Trey Sermon is not hitting the holes. I don't care if I'm concerned about it. But what I mean by I don't care, let me clarify, is when I don't care, it means that you don't sit him down because he's not hitting the holes. You continue to feed him the ball and give him the opportunity to get that habit into his head. And Elijah Mitchell, maybe they eased him in. I don't know if he told the coaches anything based on his injury, but he wasn't utilized that much either. I mean, let's be real. Cardinals are a bad run defense. And the best runner we had was Trey Lance with 89 yards. How is Kyle Shanahan going to justify that your youngest rookie starting quarterback has going to have more yards rushing than your running backs? Now, I said this before in my show before, and I'll say it again. Not all 16 runs were design runs. Some of them were multiple choices where he could have passed or run, and he chose to run. But for him to have more yards than both your running backs combined, it's just ludicrous. How are you going to win like that? How you doing, Scott? By the way, David Hernandez. What's up, David Hernandez? Make sure you wipe your feet by smashing that like button for me. I would appreciate that very, very much. Welcome to the show. We'll send Beto. Lucky. Let's keep it real, bro. Come on, bro. Don't be a John Gruden on me. Don't tell me one thing and do the opposite. Your mom probably makes really good pozole. And it's even though your heart says, I'm going to send some to Beto, you're going to eat it all, bro. You're going to eat it all and you're going to be, hey, Nano Beto, or sickness, I'm going to send it to you next time. But I appreciate the thought, bro. Much love. Much love, man. You know I love you, Lucky. Enjoy the pozole, brother. Enjoy the pozole. You have to have healthy players for 4 quarters in order to be able to open up the playbook. Having young players, rookies, limits what he can do. Just my opinion. And that's a very good opinion. Unfortunately, I don't know who you are. Facebook doesn't show me your name because of eCam. You have to authorize Facebook. But if you want to make your way over to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. It's in the description below. Niner Sickness on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell and hit the like button. It will show me who you are. But to your point, you do need healthy players. But Trey Sermon was healthy. Elijah Mitchell was healthy. Why didn't we run the ball? Why did Trey Sermon just get one reception for 7 yards? They were healthy. You know what I mean? But I like your point, brother. Scott Hill says, you have to run to win games. I am faithful. I believe we will be okay after the bye. Again, I'm not even going to say anything until I watch the Colts game. Okay? Actions are louder than words. I hear what you're saying, Scott, and I know that you're faithful. I'm faithful. We want the best. We want to be optimistic for our team. But until I see that offense against Indy's defense and the adjustments that Kyle Shanahan makes or doesn't make will let me know what we have going forward. It'll give me an idea. Are we going to be the same going forward as we were these past 5 games? Or did Kyle regroup with his offensive coordinators and his assistants, sat down, listen to what they had to say, make the proper adjustments, and do something to show us that he's not going to be the same as he was in the first half of the season. I like to call the first and second half whenever there's a bye. The first half is the first half, second half is after the bye. So I want to see Kyle make different adjustments. Then I will be optimistic about my team going forward. But if I don't see that, it's going to be irritating, frustrating, for sure. Vinny, what's up, Vinny? How you doing, sir? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Niner Empire for life. What's up, brother? Welcome, welcome. Love your Lakers. Love your Lakers. Now, knowing that you are a Boston Celtics fan, I have to ask myself, are you being nice or are you being sarcastic? Because we all know that Laker fans don't like the Celtics and the Celtics fans don't like the Lakers. So, Lucky, what are you saying? No, you're good on my side. Right on, Glenn. Yeah, because I'm looking at all my channels. And all my channels shows me if I'm on, if there's any hesitation, if there's any pausing, and they all look good. So, but it could have happened maybe momentarily. That's a possibility. Or a lot of times, the person's those. This is what I've noticed. The person watching, like when you guys watch me, if your internet for some reason kind of bugs out for a second, it slows down my feedback. So my feed looks like it's messing up on my side, but it's really your side, if that makes sense. Because I had people in the past tell me, bro, it slowed down here, it froze here, and then I go back and I rewatch the whole video from beginning to end, and it never froze. And this is the video that it's already on Facebook. So I'm like, if I would have froze on the video, that part of it would have been recorded, correct? And I would have seen that. So, but I did notice sometimes if your internet, for some reason, bugs out for a minute or two, it makes you believe that my show is the one that's bugging, if that makes any type of sense. I just think I just confused myself. My Facebook Live is working fine. Okay. Javier says, give me a second. I gotta lower this down just a bit. Make sure we fit this nice and cozy. All right. So listen, I say if we don't make the playoffs, fire Kyle. There are coaches that are talented enough to work with our offense. To have a rookie defensive coach and be dominant says a lot. If we don't make the playoffs, fire Kyle. That's a bold statement, Javier. That's a very, very bold statement. I don't know if I agree with you, but let's just say for show purposes, I can't pronounce the other word. Hypothetical. I think that's hypothetical. Is that how you say it? Let's say we do miss the playoffs and we fire Kyle. Which coaches out there do you have in mind that we can bring in that could be as good or not better than Kyle? I'm curious to know. Seth, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Make sure you wipe your feet and hit that like button for me. Kittle is hurt again. Yeah. He's just like the guy that was somewhere in Patriots. Now he's over there in Tampa. Gronk. Kittle's a type of tight end that he's gonna hurt. He's gonna get hurt, and he's gonna miss a few games every year. He's very physical. He has no respect for his body when he's on the field, and that's not me being negative. That's me being positive. In other words, he loves football. He loves football. He loves to play. So when he has no respect for his body, what I mean by that is that he puts his body on the line to make plays. But unfortunately, sometimes you're going to find yourself getting hurt, and you're going to find yourself on the IR as he is, and you're going to find yourself missing some games. But I wouldn't take that away from Kittle. I love that fire from Kittle. I love that passion from Kittle. Now, Ross Dwally, knowing that we're going to miss out on Kittle here and there every year, this is an opportunity for Ross Dwally to really step up. He needs to step up and realize, okay, we know the Kittle's going to go down eventually every year. When he does, I need to be able to step up. I'm not saying he's going to be anywhere near a George Kittle, but he needs to step up and fill in that void while Kittle is on injury reserve. And he hasn't showed that to me. He needs to step up. Because we know, because of the physicality of Kittle, the way he plays, how physical he is, how hard he hits, he wants to punish people when he has the ball. He's going to miss games, Paul, here and there. And Dwally needs to be ready to step up, in my opinion, and play better football in the absence of Kittle. What's going on with Trey Lance? Is he hurt? This is what I heard. He hurt his knee. He possibly is going to be out for a week or two. Now, the week and two is not, he's not going to be out for 2 games. He's going to be out for a week or two. So, if it's just 1 week, then it's just going to be the bye. If it's 2 weeks, then personally, the 2-week scenario, I think it's for Kyle Shanahan to see what Jimmy does against the Colts, or if he decides to go with Trey for the rest of the season. I'm not saying Trey isn't hurt. I'm not saying that. But there's a possibility that Kyle's just playing safe, because he doesn't want to hear the fan base. If he goes with Jimmy and doesn't go with Trey, back and forth. So Trey is hurt. He might miss a week and 2. I can be completely wrong on this, but that's just the way I feel. My conspiracy is the little things are going haywire in me. But I think that he's just going with that. We'll see what happens, Vinny. But they say he's hurt. He'll miss 1 to 2 weeks. I don't think he needs to coach again because it goes against what the NFL has been trying to do since Kaepernick and George Floyd event. Absolutely, Glenn. And the players have in their helmets Black Lives Matter. The NFL is trying to bring an image to support the black community and what they're in the fight against racism. And then you're going to have a coach like John Gruden doing the opposite. I really believe that the NFL was furious. I really believe that I just forgot the commissioner's name. I was going to say John Goodman, but that's an actor. Anyway, you guys know who I'm talking about, and I'm pretty sure you'll type it in the comments. He was pissed, and he should be. You're trying to bring forth an image to help the black community fight against racism, and you're going to have a coach that is the opposite? The NFL is like, oh, hell no. Roger Goodell. That's his name. And then he was negative about him. So Gruden is really messed up in his head. I hate to use that word privilege, but I really feel he feels that he's privileged to say or do what he feels like. And listen, I don't care who you are. I don't care what position you hold. Everything that we do, there's consequences. There are consequences to every action that we place, good or bad. There are consequences. And you have to be mature enough to understand certain things should not be said. And John Gruden totally disregarded. He wrote his emails. Bruce Allen didn't say anything. To me, he's just as at fault than John Gruden. And I guess I will never understand, truthfully, the hate against black people, the hate against people that are gay. I don't understand that. Aren't we the land of the free? This is why I know that a lot of my black brothers, they cannot respect the flag. And people can get all, wow, that's you're American. But look at what it stands for. Freedom for all. All men are created equal. We are not created equal. We're not. Black people are not created equal. They're not, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. They're not treated equal. My apologies, I didn't mean to say it that way. They're not treated equally as everyone else. And they should. Everybody. I don't care what race you are. I based my thoughts and I reserve my judgments based on people's actions over the color of their skin or if you're gay. I don't care if you're gay. Just don't hit on me. But I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I have a lot of friends. My niece is married to a girl. And I love her. There's just no need for hate. But we know that we live in a world of hate. We live in a world that people always want to do something against other people. It's tough, Glenn. It's tough, brother. I judge people based on their character, not the color of their skin, or if they're gay, if you respect me, I will respect you. And that's the way it should be, in my opinion. After what John Gruden said, he is done. He should be. And I think he is done. There's no coming back. Even, what's the name? Smith. Something Smith. From First Takes. He said, when the first came out, it was one email. One email. And he said on his show that based on an email that came out 10 years ago, and he wasn't coaching in the NFL, that he shouldn't be suspended or he shouldn't be disciplined. He never mentioned being fired. He said he should not be disciplined. Now, he made that reference when he thought it was just one email. When the rest of the emails came out, and now it showed that this is a pattern, one email, it can be a mistake. A stupid mistake, but it can be a mistake. A few emails, it's a pattern of who you are. It's no longer a mistake. It's a pattern. If I make racial comments on an email, if I say it once and my friend corrects me and I'm like, whoa, man, I'm sorry, it's a mistake. If I continue to say it, it becomes a pattern. It's who I am. John Gruden is a racist, homophobic idiot, in my opinion. It's who he is. And when he said, I want to apologize, but I don't want to talk about this no more. I just want it to be over. No, sir. It's not going to be over. You open a can of worms, I should say, and you're going to have to deal with the consequences. It's not over. Don't be privileged. Don't sit there and say it's over because you don't want to deal with it. Shame on you. It's not over, in my opinion. Yep. No, John should not anymore. Absolutely agree. Crazy, yep. Well, it happened more than 10 years ago. Secondly, if you think it's only John, oh boy, you're wrong. No, there's more Bruce Allen. There's more people that does it. I mean, if everybody gets their emails checked, the whole world's screwed. But there were emails as late as 2018, Javier. There were emails that were just a few years back. So it wasn't an email or all the emails were 10 years ago. There's a couple emails that were just a few years back, right before he took the job with the Raiders. And that's just not called for. Yep, he shouldn't. And I'm glad that he doesn't get paid the remainder of his contract. He's going to lose out around $66 million from that contract that he signed back in 2018, I believe. How do I follow you on YouTube? Okay, either you just go to YouTube and search Niner Sickness, I pop up, or if you click on the links below, it'll say YouTube on there. Click on it and it will take you straight there. You subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, hit the little bell, the notification bell, so that every time I go live, you will be notified. So hit the description below or go to YouTube. You know where you type in a video, just type in Niner Sickness. I will pop up and you can just subscribe there. So either way, brother, thank you for your support. Maybe he can work at Circle K. Oh, okay. One email I thought, okay, he could recover and still coach in the league. But 7 years worth of emails, that's hard. Absolutely. Again, that's a pattern, Christian. That's a pattern. One email, stupid mistake. Shouldn't have been done. There's still going to be people questioning you, but 10 years ago, you haven't done nothing since. People tend to kind of give you a little bit of mercy. But a few emails for 7 years, like you said, that's a pattern. That is not an accident. That's who you are. That is what you believe in. So you're going to be that. So John, I never liked John Gruden, but I don't respect the man anymore. I don't. I do not respect him. Speak the facts. Thank you, sir. Viva Las Vegas is in the house. What's up, Seth? Yeah, John Gruden, a piece of shit. He is. I know it sounds harsh when you say that about a man, but listen to what to call people, like to say he has big lips like Michelin tires, come on, that's racism. To talk about the player, I forgot the name of the gay player that announced he was gay before he came out into the draft. He went to Sam, I think it was his name, that went to the Rams. He made a comment like something, and I don't want to put words because I didn't read the email, so please, this is unquoted. This is not a quote. Something to the similarity where the NFL is going to let queers come into the NFL. Really? He's also demeaning women by saying that women have no business officiating in the NFL. What? What century are we in? My wife seen the other day. I was watching the football game. My wife goes, "Hey, is that a female?" I go, "Yeah, that's a female officiating the game." And not only that, but the Tampa Bay game, I believe, or the Niner game, it was the first female to be part of the officiating team in a Super Bowl. That is a milestone. I am so happy for the women that do that. To be against that, dude, you're a trip, John. You are a trip. Reminds me of Jimmy the Greek and his comment. Yeah. See how fast his butt disappeared from the airwaves. And that sport, yeah, yep. I remember that, bro. Sorry, Dina. I do that to my wife. I call her bro. She's like, what? Bro, shut your mouth. Joe Garcia says, John Gruden's football career is over. As it should be. as it should be. When you commit a crime and the witness that was there with you didn't say anything, you are an accessory to the crime. Well, if you were at the store and the crime was committed and you witness it and you don't say nothing, you're not accessory because you're just there. You don't want to get involved. You know what I mean? Like if I'm at the store, you come into the store, Christian, with a big old gun and I'm peeing in my pants and you rob the store, I don't say nothing. I'm not an accessory to the crime. But if I am your friend and I knew that you were going to go rob a store or a bank and I did not say anything, then, my friend, I become an accessory to the crime. Coach don't love me. Coach don't love me. Coach don't. You got to clarify that, bro. You got to clarify that on me. A lot of people are coming up and defending him, which is fine. But remember, Calvin County loved Stephen in. Oh, yeah. You know what? That's right. Again, very good point, Glenn. Just because you work with somebody and you know them for years at your job doesn't really mean you know that person for real. You know what I mean? You don't. That person can be a child molester. That person can be, pervert or whatever. I mean, you don't know. I hope they're not. But you don't know who you work with, and you talk to them every year. How many people have gone in and shot up a place, and they're like, I didn't think it was in him. He wasn't like that. And I don't care if you're mad because you got fired. I don't care that people did mistreated you there. It doesn't give you the right to pick up a gun and kill people. It doesn't. It doesn't justify that they mistreated you. It sucks that they mistreated you. It sucks that they were rude to you. And it sucks that they bullied you. But it doesn't give you the justification to go and kill them because they did you wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right, in my opinion. Well, I'm always saying on Sundays, how many devils are at church? No comment, bro. No comment. Whoa. Alrighty then. Yeah. I don't know who wrote that one, but that's too big. Hey, Kathy, I'll take some. Oh, yeah, I know. Pozole. Give me some. You have a lot of self-control. Every other word that comes out of my mouth is a damn cuss word, especially during football season. Well, people cuss. You know what I mean? People cuss, but it's who you are. Don't justify yourself for cussing. In other words, just because you go now, hopefully you don't do that in front of the kids when they're trying to have sound control. But if that's who you are, it's who you are. It's the people that try to justify that they don't cuss. Oh, and then every other word when they're not in front of those certain people, they cuss. You know what I mean? So I used to have a mouth like that. I just don't do it. Am I perfect? No. Do I slip? Oh, yeah. But maybe I'll slip here and there, but very far apart. Even if I get angry, even if I get hurt or upset, usually I don't cuss. Now, I don't know why it is, and it's probably because it's in me, but every time I smash my finger with the hammer or on the car door or the house door, the F word comes out like it has nobody's business because it hurts. So I should say hallelujah, and I don't. I say the F word. I didn't even say hallelujah. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Scratch that part. Edit. Vinny says, okay, so who's going to back up Lance if he's out? I believe Jimmy will be able to play against the Colts. But if Jimmy can't roll and Lance can't roll, it's Sudfield time. And oh man, if number 7 starts for us against the Colts, it's going to be a long day. Can I tell you what I love watching your lives? Thank you, Lucky. The thing about me is, you get what you see. I'm very respect. A lot of times, I may not agree with you guys, but I'm not going to be disrespectful to anyone. I'm not going to disrespect your beliefs. I'm not going to disrespect the way you think or the way you live, who you are. I may not agree with a lot of things, but I'm not going to disrespect. We all have issues. We all have problems. None of us are perfect. He without sin cast the first stone. You know, one of my favorite sayings biblically says, take the oak tree out of your eye before you try to take the speck out of your neighbor. Another thing is when you point at somebody, you're pointing one finger that way and 3 fingers are pointing right back at you. My point to all that is none of us are perfect. We're human. Who are we to judge other people because we don't agree with them? Give them the respect that they deserve. It's not hard. It's not hard. Be respectful and people will respect you back. Very simple. They probably will end up calling Mullins back. Oh, no. Tanisha, shh. He might just hear you. I'd rather have the janitor go out there than Mullins. We'll probably have a better chance. Kyle and the coaching staff needs to fix the problems that happened this break and get this win at home versus the. I agree with you, Young. I agree with you, sir. I agree with you. They need to definitely make adjustments this bye week and make proper changes. And I want to see the results of those changes against the Colts. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, that will give me a perspective of what direction the 49ers are heading going forward based on what I see on the field against the Colts. I'll have a clear understanding that Kyle made the changes or he's being a jackass and he's sticking with what he is doing. We really need to run more like in 2019 in the Super Bowl. I know they're missing. I know that Kyle Shanahan's missing the experience of Jeff Wilson, the experience of Raheem Mostert. He did not expect Raheem Mostert to get hurt week 1. Definitely. Did not expect Jeff Wilson Jr. to get hurt in the offseason, sitting down and he just stood up. But we did draft Sermon and Mitchell, utilize these running backs to the best of their ability. Ivan. How you doing, Ivan? Welcome to the stream. Yep, that coaching staff needs to be rebooted. Yep, brother, I got you. Welcome to the show, bro. Hey, Ivan, I don't want to sound like a salesperson, but I am. If you can make your way over to YouTube, bro, the description's in below, and subscribe to my channel, like my video, and hit the notification bell. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. I'm trying to bring it up. So if you could kindly help me with that, I would appreciate it. If not, it's okay. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being in my show. We need to get we need a good back that can run. We have it in Trey Sermon and Elijah Mitchell. You just gotta feed them the ball. You gotta be consistent. I'm watching on my iPad. Right on, Kathy. I hope so. Joey Al, what's up, brother, from another mother? Wipe your feet. Smash that like button for me, brother. Wipe your feet. What's going on, Niner Sickness and Faithful? Hope everyone is have a great day. Is having a great day, I believe you meant to say. Welcome, Joe. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like button for me. This is the last year all over. This is last year all over again. Kinda, but not quite. At least not yet. Not quite yet, Ivan. But the injuries is definitely a concern. Injuries are definitely a concern that we should keep a close eye on. Hopefully Jimmy gets back, doesn't get hurt no more. Hopefully Kittle doesn't get hurt anymore. And let's pray that Bosa stays healthy. And we should be good. As long as Bosa's healthy, we should be good. I hear Hasty should be back after the bye. Oh, okay. And we need Hasty. Hasty's a good running back. I forgot about him. Jermichael Hasty. We miss him. Thank you for reminding me, Scott. He is a good back. So, yeah, he'll be a great addition to our running stable once he's healthy. Niner fans, it's still early in the season, but we're losing in our division. Yeah, it's a tough division. The Cardinals are 5-0. The Rams are 4-1. But let me tell you something about the Cardinals. Based on what I saw on Sunday, the Cardinals are going to struggle against the Browns. The Browns can run the ball. The Browns have two beasts running the ball over there. This game against the Browns is going to give me a clear indication of where the Cardinals are at. If the Cardinals goes into Cleveland, beats the Browns, then that's going to let me know the Cardinals are for real. But if they struggle and they get beat by the Browns, then all I can say, they are the same old sorry but Cardinals. That's good. We need Hasty to... Yes, sir. Look who's in the house. Who is this individual right here? Hello, Niner family. I am a happy wife right now. Niner sickness is the best. I'm sitting here eating my favorite C's candy, watching the show. That is my beautiful wife. Why she doesn't have a picture on there, but I bought her. She wanted some Seeds candy. She's been talking about it for a few days, so I stopped at the store. I went to Seeds and got her favorite chocolates and surprised her with it. So, baby, I'm glad that you're enjoying the show and that you're definitely enjoying the chocolates. Save me at least one. Love you, babe. We need to just get all that hype and check that crap at the door. I agree with you, Ivan. Agreed. 100% agreed. Enjoy that candy, Miss Renee. Oh, believe me, she is. I can see you better on my iPad. Oh, right on, Kathy. As big as I am, you need an iPad to fill in that space. Lucky. Hey, Beto, love your hat. Thank you, sir. I love hats. I must, like I said before, I must have over 50 hats. But I love, this is the city of San Francisco, and it's the Golden Gate Bridge. See if I can bring it any closer. The city of San Francisco and the Golden Gate Bridge. So Oops. Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you, though. And the injury bug came and but yeah, we got to do something better about the injury bug for sure, Ivan. What did grades do? Have you talked about what what did grades do? Have you talked about it yet? Are you talking about the PFF grades, Luke Luna? Can you clarify for me, please? Hello, Renee. How is your evening going? Joseph Garcia. What's up, brother? Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you wipe your feet as you come into my home through the social media. Wipe your feet. What do I mean by wipe your feet? Smash that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And hit the notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I go live. Thank you for the support, brother. You have a very good point about Trey having more rushing yards than the running backs. Our team is running very uncharacteristic than the team that took the championship. Yeah, I understand we don't have Raheem Mostert. I understand that Jermichael Hasty, now that it was brought to my memory, is hurt. I understand that Jeff Wilson Jr. is hurt. But you move up in the third round to draft Ohio State's running back, Trey Sermon. You draft Elijah Mitchell out of Louisiana in the sixth round. You got to utilize them. You got to use them. You got to pound the ball. A best friend to a rookie quarterback is a good defense and a good run game. The defense showed up Sunday against the Cardinals. The run game was not there. Therefore, Trey struggled a bit, and we took that big fat L. If we would have been more running the ball better, we could have won that game easily. Let's see. What is going on with Lance? Is he out? Jimmy and Kittle are out. There will be gonna get fun. You, bro. Vinny Beauty from Facebook. Thank you for coming over. Make sure you hit the like button or wipe your feet. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like I said about Lance, he's probably hurt from his knee. He'll miss a week or two. If Jimmy plays, then we'll be fine. Jimmy will take back his role as a starter, and once Trey Lance gets healed up, he'll take his role as a backup, and we'll move forward. Listen, guys, don't know why everyone is speculating about the offense with Trey talking down on Kyle. To me, it can be as simple as Trey ain't ready. No matter what fans think, he has to be. Well, to your point, Luke Luna, maybe Trey isn't ready. So if he isn't ready, like you're saying in your statement, why didn't Kyle run the ball with Trey Sermon and Elijah Mitchell? Why didn't Kyle lean on his running game to take some of that pressure off your rookie quarterback that supposedly isn't ready? Explain that to me. Shouldn't Kyle have run the ball more? Especially on your theory that it can be as simple that Trey is not ready and Kyle Shanahan knows this. Then you run the ball. But he leaned on Trey Lance more than he did his running backs. John Gruden is a piece of crap. Agreed. Kyle don't just run that offense. It's if that kid is ready, the fans want to think that it's Kyle's fault. When the coaches may be seeing this kid is a lot of less ready. again, I just mentioned it in the previous comment you made, Luke. Trey Sermon was brought in not because he was ready, but because Jimmy G got hurt, right? He wasn't brought in to start the game on Sunday because he outperformed Jimmy. He was brought in because Jimmy was hurt. So even whether he's ready or not, he's a second QB, number 2. He has to come in. But to your theory, good coaches understand that you got to take some of that pressure off your kid and you got to run the ball. Even if you're not successful running the ball, you got to run it. How many attempts did both running backs get together, Luke? Can you tell me? And when you come up with that number that they ran, are you satisfied that that was enough attempts to the running backs? How is Kyle helping his QB that isn't ready to play? I don't understand that. The defensive side of the ball is where we need to concentrate on because that's what's going to keep us in the playoffs. Well, I hear you, but I respectfully disagree. We do need to focus on defense, but DeMeco Ryans is doing what he needs to do. The focus has to be on offense. Because if I ask you, Alvin or Avon, if I said your name, pronounce your name, I apologize. Alvin, right? If I ask you, who lost the game on Sunday? Our defense or our offense? You let me know. If I send you some Hatch green chilies and Red just need to know how to send it because the green chili needs to be frozen. If not, it will get spoiled. You don't have to if you don't, but if you want, I'll send you a message after the show and we can talk, but you don't need to, Kathy. I have so much respect and love for you. Thank you so much for your support. You are amazing. We'll be right. We'll be all right without Kittle if he does not return. Well, he's going to be out for 3 games. It's funny. Kittle was out for the Cardinals game, but he'll be back for the Cardinals. That's funny. Kittle is a beast. If all our players play like he does, the team would be a lot better. He's very passionate. He loves what he does. And you're right, he is a beast. Now, Deebo Samuel is playing better. BA is getting better. But you're right. I would love to have more players to be fired. You can tell when an offense misses Kittle. You can tell. I hate to say this, but Kittle is missed more in the offense than Jimmy G. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think the offense misses Kittle more than they miss Jimmy G. But that's just me. Okay, well, let's look at it another way. I'd rather go to a Super Bowl and win than go to a Super Bowl and lose. Well, of course, nobody wants to lose. Remember who goes, but everybody remembers who wins. Yeah, absolutely true. Nobody remembers the loser. Everybody remembers the winner. Agreed. I hate the let's fire. Now, I'm not saying fire. I don't know. I know you're not saying that I said it because I agree with you. I'm disappointed in Kyle, as I think people should be. But I am not in a place of firing Kyle because who are you going to replace him with? I can't sell my home if I'm not ready to buy another home. Because that'll put me homeless. I have to make sure that I have a place that I'm going to move into so that I can sell this home. If you're going to move on from Kyle, you better have a coach that is just as good or better than him. So the fact of people saying, let's just fire Kyle, is absurd to me. He's regarded as the number one, as one of the best offensive minds. This happens when you have injuries. Either playbook design is for players you don't have and we're going to struggle. So what I'm getting from your statement or your comment is that our run game is not good because we're missing Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson Jr. So Trey Lance and Elijah Mitchell are garbage. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but and so I don't agree with that. I think you do what you adjust to what you have on the field. How many times have the Patriots adjusted to injured players? You adjust to what you have. And if you have a playbook designed for players that are hurt, then you have to revamp that playbook. You're going to have to change the plays to adapt to those that are playing, in my humble opinion. Now, I don't know about Tom Brady, bro, but I'd rather have Deshaun Watson. If you ask me right now, I understand Deshaun Watson is going through all that legal crap. But let's say he wasn't. I would trade Trey, Lance, and Jimmy in a heartbeat for Deshaun Watson. That's exactly what I figured on Trey Lance's injury. Maybe coaches is doing a staged injury. I don't know about staged, but they can milk it. John Gruden is done. He will never coach again. 100% true. Make sure you like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and hit that notification. I appreciate that very, very much. If you are referring to, let's just keep it sports because we're talking about John Gruden, that is part of sports. Because it affected the sports community in that regard. Speak the truth. What's up, JBXY 4-9? If it was a player like Tom Brady, Goodell will most likely brush it underneath the rug. But how they destroyed the Patriots video, yeah, that's a whole different can of worms, bro. I'm not going to get into that. That is a whole completely cans of worms, bro. Make sure you hit that like button for me, though. Wild Olive Tree. Welcome to the stream, brother. Freedom. Even haters should have freedom. We accept everyone for who they are here. Now, I don't know if you're referencing that to John Gruden or just in general, as we should accept everyone for who they are. Welcome to the stream, brother. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And hit that notification bell. Welcome. I totally agree with you, Beto. Respect goes both ways. Absolutely. It's hard for me to respect you if I feel that I'm being disrespected. It's hard. If you make certain comments about me that are inappropriate, it's going to be hard for me to respect you. And the thing about a relationship, if there's no respect, it's going to be hard for that relationship to work. And it doesn't have to be just between a husband and a wife or whatever, partners. It just has to do with respect for things to work. Everyone should be treated equally, regardless of race, color, or creed. We all bleed the same color. Jesus died for all. Amen, bro. That is right. Our blood is blue. Okay, everybody's blood is blue. For those that don't know, when you get cut and the air hits the blood, it turns red, but our blood is blue. But I love red, so I'm going to say that our blood is red no matter what. But I love that. Jesus died for all of us. That is right, bro. Amen. I am from a low places, God, good family members and friends. We just talk the way they talk. We love them anyway because they're not hateful. It just comes off that way. They're broken. They need love. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't love Gruden. I'm not saying people shouldn't help out Gruden. But I am saying that, let me make sure this is clear. Sometimes it gets fuzzy. I'm not saying that people should just leave Gruden alone in an island somewhere. He needs help. But unfortunately, there are consequences. Thank you. Lost that for a second. There are consequences to people's actions. Yes, people need to be helped. Yes, people need to help people and love them anyway, but there are consequences to your actions. And that's what's taking place today. Beto and Renee, I love the both of you because you speak the truth. Thank you, Kathy. And we love you. Eric Young, wow. What's up, Eric? Welcome to the show, brother. Oh, wow. I didn't know about recent ones. Yes. If you talk about emails, yes. No way, because I work for Circle K. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. I'm naive. Now he can go and hustle on the corner. Dang, you guys are ruthless. Do you think Moser will be part of the... No. No, let me rephrase. Let me reverse that a little bit. It is a possibility he could still be on the team next year. But the guy gets hurt every year. But based on what I've seen on how Kyle is using Trey Sermon and Elijah Mitchell, I don't know. He might be back. He might be back. Because for some reason, it seems that Kyle is not trusting Trey Sermon that much. Hello, hello. Welcome, sir. If Moser shows his same burst next offseason, for sure he will. Welcome to the show, brother. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And hit the notification. Welcome to the stream, brother. Also, do you think we should sign Camp? No. I feel he would be a good fit. And Trey Lance just is a rookie. Not his fault, but it's not his time yet. Yeah. It depends how much money Trey would. Not Trey. How much money Cam Newton would want. If he comes in for the league minimum, maybe. But if he wants to get crazy with a contract, nope. Tony Smith, can you show a close-up version of your hat? Absolutely. I hope that was clear enough for you, Tony. Anytime, brother. Anytime. Hasty can play versus the Colts. Yeah, I totally forgot about Hasty, man. My apologies to Michael Hasty. I completely forgot about him. The guy is, I love the kid. I love him. He's good. And if he's able to be back for the Colts game, I just completely, I apologize to Hasty, man. And just, I lost concept of him. And now that he's back, you can see the smile in my face because I was concerned Elijah Mitchell, Sermon is not being used, but I forgot that Kyle likes Hasty. The thing with Hasty, he just needs to make sure he stays healthy. And as we see, he's already struggling with that. Happy wife, happy life. Amen to that, brother. Niner sickness is the lucky man. He got his wife some candy. You know what? I know this is football, but I'm going to share something with you. When you do things for the person you love unexpectedly, it shows them, it reassures them that you guys are in a good place. I know candy's not a big deal. Candy's just candy. But it's the thought behind it. I heard she was talking about wanting candy from seeds. We're getting into the season. And she was talking about it. And because I love her, I pay attention to what she's saying. And then I act upon it. I was out doing some errands. I went to the post office. I was doing some errands. So I stopped at Seed's store and got her a box of the candies that she loves. A kind gesture can go a long way. Not necessarily just with your loved one, but at the store, when you open the door for somebody, when you're driving and somebody's trying to get into the lane, instead of passing by, you stop, you honk and let them come, wave them to come in, and you let them into the lane. You don't know what that will do to them. One of the things that I love to do, I love to pay it forward. I go to Starbucks and I order my coffee, and then I'll say, hey, I'm going to pay for the person behind me. And then I do it. You don't know what situation that person is facing behind you. You don't know if they're contemplating suicide. You don't know if they've been having a really bad week. And something as simple as somebody buying you a cup of coffee can transform the rest of your week and day. So nice gestures, not only to the one you love, but to other people, is a great practice in my humble opinion. Good morning to somebody at work, or you go to the gas station. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. Have a blessed day. Have a good day. Goes a long way. Long way. Young hitter, ain't that the truth? That's right, Javier Rios. A happy wife, happy man. Yep. What did Gruden do? It auto-corrected. Have you gotten it yet? He, throughout the 7 years, while he was broadcasting through ESPN, he wrote a few emails to his friend, Bruce Allen. At the time, he was the general manager of the Washington football team now. That Redskins back then. And they were talking back and forth, and Gruden made some racial comments, some homophobic comments, and he just said some inappropriate things. He spoke down to women, like he believes that women should not be officiating in the NFL. Why shouldn't a woman be officiating? Why shouldn't a woman? I'm glad that women are officiating. I'm happy for them. We had our first women officiate in the Super Bowl. That is amazing. Why would you oppose against that? I don't know. Gruden has to check himself, man. He needs help. We don't need Brady. I agree with you, Tony. I agree. No offense, no Nate Suffield, but I hope we do not need him in a few weeks if Jimmy or Trey ain't healed up. Yeah, we don't want Nate Suffield. We don't. At least I don't. Brian Thomas, how you doing, sir? Sup, Niner Beto? Go Giants. I believe Kyle will regroup and get back to his running game, and that will open up the play action. Hopefully, either way, I'm a Niner faithful. Absolutely, brother. Well said. And that nice gesture comment, can I persuade you to go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, like it, and hit the notification bell, bro. It's help me support to grow my YouTube channel. There are so many bad calls by the rest of the players. Can't even play a rough game. Let me read this. There are so many bad calls by the rest of the players. Can't even play a rough game of football. Because Trey was running the ball effective, so he was letting Trey run. He trusted him to run more than he did him throwing. And he was running pretty good. He was, Luke. He was. I'm not taking that away from that. But when you have two running backs, you should run the ball with the running backs as well. Not just your rookie quarterback that, which you said earlier, is not ready yet. So if you're not, why is he trusting him to run if he's not ready yet? And I know you're referring to the throwing part, but I think we should have just given it to our running backs more, in my humble opinion. Kyle plays Trey in like that again, he's going to get him hurt. Yeah, when you got two running backs, why are you running your quarterback more? I don't care how good he runs. I don't care how effective he is. You don't jeopardize the health of your quarterback when you have two running backs. There's just no explanation for that to me that I will accept. I should say. Let's go. Forget Lance is a rookie. Gotta learn the system still. Trey will be the top 5 quarterback within the next 2 years. Well, that's being optimistic, Brian. And as a fan, I love it. But I don't live in the what ifs. I live in the what you show me so far. So in 2 years, if Trey is playing at that level, then we'll talk and revisit him being a top 5 quarterback. But until then, I cannot put him there. It'll be a disrespect to the ones that are there now. He needs to earn it. So we'll revisit 2 years from now and see where he's at. But I love that you're optimistic. I love that you are, you're speaking into existence. But I have to see it to believe it. There are so many bad calls in the game. Okay, this thing's either you guys are repeating the questions or I am going backwards. You can't mix the running game with a throwing. If you do, you don't trust it. So Kyle let him run because there would be less mistakes mixed in with the. Well, I don't agree. I respectfully disagree with you, Luke. Not on the Jimmy coming back. If Trey is not capable of running on offense with mixing it up with running and throwing, then maybe Jimmy should be back running the offense. But not for a minute do I believe that you don't use your running backs because you can't mix a running game with throwing. I don't know what you mean by that, but I don't agree with it. So respectfully disagree with you, Luke. You can run the ball even with a mobile quarterback. That's just my opinion. Hey, Beto, happy day to you. What's up, Coach Timo? The Knuckleheads saying Fire Kyle did not watch the All-22 film on the game. Since you didn't go watch JT O'Sullivan break down to see what really happened. Now, I like to watch the All-22 myself to get a great perspective. And I know there's a way to do it, but if you're paying for the NFL, you should be able to get the 22, and they're not providing it yet. I don't know if they started it, but they haven't. So it's frustrating. I do like JT Solomon. You know what's funny? You can suck as a quarterback, but you can definitely break down quarterbacks very well. Because I don't know about you guys, but JT Solomon was terrible. But he's good on breaking film. That's just my opinion. Offense is okay, of course. It needs improvement. But the secondary is the worst. Safeties and cornerbacks are putting the team in danger. No coverage, especially in the long pass plays. Green Bay exposed big time. Secondary is the biggest weakness. While the Niners will address that hopefully next year in the offseason, they should. But you're right. Our secondary is weak because we have injured players. Jason Verrett is out. Moses has been playing good. Josh Norman is getting better. I like him. He's getting better. But he's older, but he's getting better. Hufanga shows some promise. I still like Jimmy Ward. So I think we're okay. The best friend of a secondary is a pass rush. And we haven't really been putting pressure on the quarterback. So we got to put more pressure on the quarterbacks to help out our secondary. Beto, we were out Mostert, Wilson, Hasty, Mitchell at once. And the rookie we had a concussion and was playing. We just got Mitchell back. We brought running back off the couch. So I disagree with you. Why did you draft the kid? Okay, let me back it up. He had a concussion. You're right. So is that concussion still bothering him? Because he only had one reception for 7 yards against the Cardinals. Is that concussion still bothering him? Because if it is, why is he playing? And if he's on the field, why is he just getting the ball one time? Please explain that to me. I don't know. And it's okay to disagree with me. It's perfectly okay. We can respectfully disagree with one another and still be vato locos for life, eh? Love you, brother. Not all the runs, 16s, exactly, were called runs. That's what I've been saying, Coach Timo. Rookie quarterback, the pocket, because of either felt uncomfortable or the windows didn't open enough for him. Kyle didn't call most. Exactly. I've been saying that all 16 runs were not designed runs. He had the option to run, and he took it. For whatever reason, he felt that the window closed. The receiver wasn't open, but not every run was designed by Kyle. You can tell the ones that were designed, and you can tell the ones where he took off. If you know football and you watch football, you can tell the difference between the design runs and the ones that were Lance took off. Everything okay? Okay. Sorry. I heard a big bang. So I have to make sure everything's okay over there. Big Jason Gaming. What's up, my brother from another mother? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Niner Sickness. Hey, Beto. I'll be releasing my own podcast this week. Oh, right on. It will be Coach's Viewpoint. And I'm hoping to get my YouTube going as well. But for now, audio only. Just hunting a platform. Hey, if that's the case, I will continue to promote your podcast, brother. I would love to join it. Let me know how to join it. And I would love to be a part of that, man. And I will definitely promote it. And if you want to come on my show and promote it, you are welcome to do so, Coach Timo. I love to help other people grow in the community of creators. We are of a family. It's like, to me, when you see all these creators talking about the same team, you mean like, they're all talking about, no, when you go into a buffet, you have options, right? It's all food. You're all going to consume the food, but there's options. There's hot dogs, hamburgers, steaks, chicken, whatever, right? So you have options. I feel the same way with creators. You have creators, different creators, because people have apologized to me. Hey, bro, I'm sorry for watching. I'm like, why are you apologizing for watching this creator? He may give you something that I'm not. I watch a lot of creators to learn how they do things and for the inside of football. So I support everyone, and I truly happy, Coach Timo, that you're taking a leap of faith and throwing your podcast out there. I will promote it for you and help you out, brother. To be fair, you said sermon is trash. No. All right. Don't. Let's not put words in my mouth. I was referring to your statement as if you said they were trash. And I'm not saying you did, but I don't think he's trash at all. I want to make sure it's clear. Now go back to that part of my video and listen to it again. Sermon on every channel I follow, but he doesn't run outside zones. We're built on. The thing is, he is an outside zone runner. And if you watch him play in Ohio State, that's all he did. Trey Sermon in Ohio State, all he did was run the outside zone. Why he's not doing it here, I don't know. I don't know if it's him or if it's Kyle. I don't understand that. We're built on the design to run. We can sprinkle him, but he can't be. He can't be what? Don't know what you mean by he can't be. Maybe there's a part 2 on your message. Okay, here we go. Can't be the only guy. We're not designed to run that way. So yeah, we're going to struggle. All right. I agree with you on that part. But I did not call him trash. Now go back to that video. Maybe I shouldn't have said that you calling him trash either. For that, I apologize. Because you said something about the playbooks are just for the ones that are hurt, meaning those are for the good players, and the playbook doesn't work for Sermon and Elijah because maybe they're trash, based on what I read. So to clarify, I didn't say it, and I shouldn't presume that you said it. My apologies. Coach Timo says, just for the record, while all this shaming of the rich white guy, well, I read it out loud, but I'm not gonna go there, bro. Not necessarily in here. Gruden apologized for his comments twice. Tim Brown stood up for him, saying he wasn't a racist. Well, people have their opinion based on what you say and how you say things. I respect Tim Brown, great receiver for the Raiders. But there's a lot of people like Keon Johnson that are saying otherwise. So I don't know. But if you make a remark based on your lips as big as Michelin tires, what are Michelin tires? They're black tires. Now you might say, well, you're reading between the lines. No, take it as you want to take it, but that's, to me, racism, in my opinion. Jimmy has been playing good. Trey has been playing good. At this point, Kyle is the blame for the play calling. I'm thinking Kyle just might be overhyped, not trying to piss people off. But no, that's your opinion, Javier. And you are entitled to your opinion. People may not agree with you, and some people will. but I'm glad that you share your opinion. Everybody here in my channel is capable and should share. I'm never if I even if I don't agree with you, unless you're not being stupid and disrespectful, and hey, share your opinion and I'll bring it up so people can read it. Absolutely. I'm not a Gruden defender. Just tired of the media and releasing private conversations between people unrelated to the subject at hand, which was about, that part of it, Coach Chima, I'm not going to get in it with you, bro, because obviously we're at two different places with this, and this is not the platform to actually get into that type of debate with you, but it is what it is, man. I'm watching you as I eat my. Oh, Lucky, stop it. Enjoy, brother. No, really. Enjoy the pozole, brother. Put some lemon on it, but enjoy it. Circle K is a gas. Oh, okay. I don't know if we have that here in Northern California. I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe. I only put Chevron. For years, I only put Chevron gas. I've been doing that for at least 20 years. Kathy Sanchez, don't they have that good fried chicken there? I mean, I agree if Cam Newton wants a bag of money, we just can't do that. But if we don't get a quarterback with experience, playoffs are off. Cam has playoff experience, so he can. If we sign him cheap, why? Okay. If he is able to sign and wants to sign for the league minimum, I'm for it. I'm all for it. I don't think they will, but I'm for it. But if he wants a big bag of cash, nope. Thank you, Cam, but nope. Yes, we have really good chicken. You are making me hungry. Already subscribed, brother. I actually jumped back and forth on both platforms to support you. Wow, thank you. I'm optimistic vision on you. Oh, okay. Okay, I should have assumed by your. Do you think, bro? Thank you, sir. Well, much respect and love for you, man. Thank you so much for your kind uh, and your friendship here on social media and watching my show. I really appreciate you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Also, I went to the Seahawks game with my friend from school. It was very fun experience. Good for you, man. We met Joe Staley and Cowboy Guy who's played with Steve Young. The Cowboy Guy who... Oh, you mean Ken Norton? Oh, Ken Norton, the defensive coordinator for... I love it, the Cowboy Guy. Steve Young and even Patrick Willis who signed my jersey. Wow. Wow, man, that's awesome. Well, first and foremost, I am glad you had fun and you had a great experience. Sorry for the loss, but I'm glad you enjoyed the game at Levi's. Was it your first time at Levi's? I used to be I'm not no more, but I used to be a season ticket holder. A season ticket holder. Now, I sold my rights. I should have just kept them and sell the tickets each season, but I just didn't want to deal with it. But was it your first time at Levi's, or have you been there before? What's up, bro? How you doing? What's up? Welcome to the stream. It just says Facebook user. Unfortunately, Ecamm needs to be given permission to show your name here on my podcast. But if you make your way over to Facebook and you like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it will show your name so I know who you are. So the links are in the description below. Why don't you head on over to Facebook and so I can see who you are, brother. But welcome. 49er Minded is in the house. What's up? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like button, or like the way I like to say it, wipe your feet. Wipe your feet. Welcome to the show, bro. I have all 22 for every single game. How do you, well, we'll talk afterwards. We'll talk afterwards, bro. I'm gonna be sending you a message on Messenger. Let's hear you rip on. Well, I'm not gonna. You gotta watch. You gotta re. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Well, not almost, over 2 hours, bro. I kind of ripped into him in the beginning of the video, so you're gonna have to rewind and rewatch for that. But I'm kind of past that on already. I'm past that. The Niners wide receivers weren't helping Trey in either. Playing Debo dropped two balls. That's not helping the rookie. Sanu dropped it on a crucial first down. That's not help either. And then the penalties. Don't get me started on the penalty. Don't get me started on Mike McClinchy. He needs to go. He needs to go. 3 penalties. He had more than 3, but 3 penalties on the same drive. He added up with all his penalties almost 80 yards. Negative 80 yards because of Mike McClinchy only. That's crazy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Josh. We need a better buffet than that. Better. I'm hungry, bro. I haven't eaten breakfast. I haven't eaten all day. It's 7:15 and I haven't eaten nothing all day. Wife made dinner and I'm about to get off the show and go grub. I love your show so much. I love the way everyone can have their opinion and no one dogs anyone else. Love that. You know what, Tanisha, that's what I like to, that's the atmosphere that I like to bring. Listen, I love to have a lot of followers. I do. Who doesn't? I want to have a lot of followers on YouTube. I want to grow. But with that said, if anybody disrespects anybody here, you're out of here. Now, I'll talk to you and I'll say, hey, bro, or hey, sister, do not do that again. If they do it again, then they're gone. I'd rather have 5 people on my show watching and feel at home, comfortable to speak out, than feel that if they say something, have the fear that somebody's going to be disrespectful on their knowledge of football. And that, my friends, will not be tolerated on the Niners Sickness Report. Everyone has the right to speak their mind. And everybody comes from different levels of football. So, Tanisha, you are welcome here. And I love your questions. I enjoy your company. And this is a family-based podcast. I love it. I would love to have a lot of viewers. But again, if I have 5, but those 5 are respectful, that's good enough for me. Coach Timo, I will be ready to watch you. Yep, see, we support one another here. We have Circle K in Roseville and Sacramento. Okay. I don't know. Now I'm going to pay attention. Like I said, I use nothing but Chevron. For the last 20 years, I used nothing but I've occasionally stopped at a different gas station here and there because there was no Chevron near me and I was running out of gas. But I'll put like a couple of dollars and then go refill a Chevron. But we might have a Circle K. Now, I'm going to pay attention to that, but I doubt it. But then the next time I go in the vicinity, I'm going to pay attention to that. But obviously, I don't know what that meant. Some Circle K locations sell crispy, crunchy chicken. Really? Not all, I would say that's better than KFC. I love Popeyes. KFC to me is no longer the KFC when I was younger. KFC has changed so much. In my opinion, the recipe has changed. Yeah, it's not the same. I don't enjoy KFC like I used to. Popeyes is good. I have Popeyes Circle K in my area. Popeyes is definitely good. Their butter biscuits. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna cut this short. I haven't eaten all day, and I'm a big guy. I should have eaten at least twice by now, right? And I'm diabetic, so my sugar is. What is my sugar? Let's see what my sugar is. Hold on, guys. Let's see what my sugar is. Look at that. 83. It's low. So that is the way of saying, hey, get off the stream and go eat. So that's what I'm gonna do. I know there's a lot of comments on here that I didn't get a chance to bring up. I apologize. Listen, I did not bring up your comment because I didn't want to. Okay, I didn't bring it up because my sugar is 83. I'm feeling and I'm diabetic. I got to go eat something, so I got to go. So if for those that are remainders, if I did not bring up your comments, my apologies. I love each and every one of you. You know that. I may not agree. We may disagree on certain things, but I respect and love each and every one of you so much. Thank you so much for being my friends on. Oops. I always do that. Thank you for being. I gotta lock that down. Where is it? Hold on. Lock it. Okay. So, I have a mouse pad, and I don't have a mouse. I have this. This is what I use to move my mouse, and I have my hand over it. So sometimes I close it, and it closed the it closed. You know what? I just realized I have my Ray-Bans, but my Ray-Bans glasses, and I normally put on my Ray-Ban. These are my Ray-Ban. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if it takes out of focus. These are my Ray-Ban glasses, and these are the ones. These are for seeing. These are for go. I can see through these too, but these are when I go out on the road. I didn't. But you know what? I like them. I like it. I might just sport these on my shows from now on. But I didn't even realize I had these on. I was supposed to put these on and take these ones off. But you know what? I like it. All right, guys. I'm going to keep on talking. I love to talk. My family says I can talk the years off a wooden Indian. I love you guys. I respect you guys. Thank you so much for being supporters of Niner Sickness and the Niner Sickness Report. God bless you. Have a blessed evening. Love you all. Respect you all. Until the next time, your boy Niner Sickness is gone. Peace.